let's work on swapping. What is the swapping? Swapping is considered, we said a lot of feature about the array, but let's consider I would like to swap the first item, which is 10, and with the 15. I want to swap these two items. I know that the 10 is in the index 0 and 15 is in the index 2. So if I want to swap that one, I can pass this array as an argument to this public static swap method, and I'm going to say I pass in an array, and I'm going to give the index of the first item, which is 10, and it's 0. The index is 0. The 15, which is the index, is 2. And so it get inside right here, it going to take the 10 content at the position of the I, which is 0, 10, put him in the temporal location, then take the content of the J, which is 15, put him in the content of the I, which is 10. So it take this one, put him right here, and the backup temp that I have from the 10, we're going to put it back to the J. So this is the swap state, this is the swap method that we have, and then we return the result as an array, and you're going to see that we swap an array right here as the result. This is same method as this example that you're going to see right here, that you have a static double method or int. It could be int, and this array you creating, initializing an array should be double. You initializing array, and when you initialize, you return array to the caller. And here is the example that I show another type that you can passing a array with the two integer number as their different index and return the result as array. Let's look at this example when we are adding a main method to this one and display the result. Here is a main method that I'll bring it right here. You're going to see this main method, we have it right here. This main method right here that we have it. Right here, if you're noticing, this is a simple print statement that I do before I swap, and all you're going to display 10, 40, 15, 25, 30, and so on up to right here. Then I call my swap method, and swap method call passing array as an argument and index 0 and index 4. Index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3, and 4. So we just try to swap 25 and 10 with each other. And we're passing this one, it's going to bring right here to this swap statement, swap method that we have. And it's going to swap the 10 and 25, and then we right here we're asking a for statement again to go ahead and print out after you change the result, and we're going to see the after print. Let's look at this example when it ran. Here is the program. I compile it, the same code that we had right there, and the compilation successful. Then I'm going to run it, and you're going to see the 10 and 25 right here that we have right here. The after statement, if you're going to see the 25, move it to the location, this 25 move to the right here, and this 10 from right here and move it right here. That's what we're going to see after the statement. Let's look at how we can use the same swap statement method to sort array. Let's consider right here we have for statement for I equal to 1, I less than number of the links loop. And if you remember, this example comes when we try to find the highest number. This example right here, we brought it from highest number, and we use this statement, the same code that I have it right here, I use in the other example for sorting an array right here. So the same if statement I had right there, I brought it and I use it right here. And I'm going to say for int 1 I less than number links, look at the content of the I minus 1, which mean the I minus 1, if I is equal to 1, look at the content of the 0, and if the content of the 0 greater than the content of 1, if 10 greater than 40, then swap it, otherwise don't do anything. So then If it is true, if the content of this one is, in this example, let's consider content of 1 and 2. If the content of I minus 1 40, if I when change to 2, I is 40 greater than the content of I, which is 15, then call the swap function and swap I and I minus 1. Swap these two elements, and so we're going to call the swap that already we spoke about it, and in March and bring it that number up. Let's go ahead and this process is take place. If this one greater than this one, you're going to bring it. If this one greater than this one, you're going to move it, otherwise won't do anything. And repeat this process all the way to end of the loop for one iteration, and bringing the number lower number in the front of the bigger number. Let's look at the example, then you understand what I'm saying. See, here is the same code that we have right there. Same code. Again, the same for loop statement that we have right here. So let me go up and down, so you're going to see right here this is the same code. Let me maximize this screen a little bit so you can see the whole code. This is the whole code, and then I'm going to shrink the size of this one so we can see the output. Here is the output. In the output it was 10, 40, 15, whatever, and after that one you're going to see that it moved after that one it moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and so on. Now let me explain it. What I did, I put extra stuff right here. Let me take this line of code out and let this one out too. Now if I'm compiling and running this code, and you're going to see the result if it's running. Okay, there you go. It ran, and it's going to have 10, 40, 15, 20, and if you're noticing that it already sorted some number, but it didn't sort the complete set because only we did it one iteration. It is 30, 35, 35, 5, and 40. We would like that this 5 should be at the first element of the array. Right here, it should be before the 10. So to do that one, we're going to do what? We're going to adding this statement, and we're going to say for the links of this array, go through this iteration and swap the number over and over again. And the swap number is right here, the swap method right here that we swap. As a result, if we go compile this time and execute this one, you're going to see that it swap everything perfectly, and as you see right here, you swap it and bring all the number from lowest to the highest. If I'm going right here and this swap statement right here, only I change right here to a greater than, it's going to reverse the swap statement. It's going to bring the highest first, highest which is 45 first, and the lowest as the last one. So this is another example that we can use the sort. This example of the sort that I show it to you is really not the perfect sorting method that we're looking for. It is let me move this one right here, up right here. This is really not a good sorting method. So let me move this one, should be right here. This one should be right here. Let's move it right here. Okay, this is really not a good sorting method, but it is a way simplest way that I can teach you what does the sorting mean. Okay, next to the sorting, we sort the number, but with the same token that we sort the number, we may consider the string, initialize the array with the string. And a string initialization of the array style is like this one, that we can put it, and we're using the same formula, the same method that we use it right here. The only thing we change this one from temp, from a string to the what? To from int to the string, and this one return type also a string array. Everything else will remain the same. So we can use it, this swap function also, for the purpose of the string to sort a set of the data. Also we can sort the data. Also we can create an array of the object. Already we spoke about the string array. We can create an array of the object like this one, and we're going to consider that each of these is a string, a string, a string. So we generate a array of the string. You remember when we spoke about the string class, we said that the string class, which is look like the array, is similar. We can convert the content of one field to the upper, compare to, equal, or char at any position. Like this example that you're going to see, we have a character char letter and char as char of the or string 3 at the char position 0. Also we have the string.links or array.links that are going to return the links of the array to us. With this array capability, I can create an array of object, an array of the object, and each field of the array pointed to a different type of the method, different type of the object. That's also possible.